trust everybody. Then it gets likes. And then whoever put it up like, wow, look at, I got 500,000 likes. That's something. It is to the individual. It is. But that's, if you listen to me, it's like, that's what it is. It's all these individual likes. It's not a force. It's not a force of anything. Our government watches Facebook, watches. They have watchers. But they know, which seems like we don't anymore, which we think we're doing something on Facebook. You say something political and gets 500,000 likes, you know, all these people liked it. But there's no force. The government knows it. There's no force. There's nothing. It's nothing. So what, 500,000? 1 million people, 2 million people. You're all across the whole country. It's all across Europe or something even. It's just nothing to them. Nothing. It's just something to you. Put it up. You think the government cares? No, sir. Nothing. They know that there's people out here that think that the rebel flag should still fly, and there's the liberals who know that the conservatives are doing this, and there's conservatives know that the liberals think this, you know, and you know, look at all this was put out. They know it. They don't care because it's not a force of anything. It's nothing at all. I think it is, but it isn't. Facebook's a media thing, so people can just, it's just for you, it's just for us. It's for our own individual attention. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. That's all it means. I put this up, I believe this, and so does 500,000 other people. Really? Cool. The government is going to change anything because of that? No, they don't. Only force the government cares and will react upon is people. Not your electronic device, but people. I don't care what day and age we live in. The only reaction you're going to get from the government is from us as a force. Okay? Yeah. Everybody's talked about that protest that happened down in Baltimore where those, you know, people burned down buildings, and we all know that was for the wrong reasons. It might have started out right, I don't know, it went wrong, and everybody knows it was just looting then. But it was a force of a few people that were out there on the street and protesting and did something. I mean, it was a horrible thing, but people stood up and people reacted. Governments reacted. You go down to Washington and 5,000 people even. They show up with the body. And you show up with that rebel flag, and you're standing there screaming at that White House. Then they listen. Because you are there. It's not your stupid iPhone. It's not your stupid computer, which are good devices for lots of things, you know, but it's all just individual crap on your electronic devices. It means nothing. You can write poems, you can write books on your computer, and you can do whatever you want. But it means nothing to the government until you go up and show up in person. It's the only way to get to the government. When people start doing things, not on your computer, they don't care about that. They watch you, and they know what's going on, but there's no reaction. None. We still, oh, look at that. Okay, the next day after you posted something political, you go to work. And so does everybody else that liked it, or disliked it, whatever. It's nothing. We're all back out here. My little niece said that it was so true. She goes, how comfortable have we all become living in our little boxes where we live? Your little box. My little box I live in. It means nothing. That's what the government wants, is to live in our little boxes and do nothing. While they make our laws. While they just put us down. And keep putting us down. And charge us more tax money. And we do nothing. Because we live in our little boxes. And think we're doing something on Facebook. By writing something. Putting up a post. They don't care. And they never will care, because we aren't willing to sacrifice anymore. We aren't willing to sacrifice our bodies. We aren't willing to do anything anymore. We are just willing to go as far as our little boxes take us. Our little fingers can scroll. That's all we are willing to do anymore. We're not willing to fight. How many times have I heard, the government's going to do this, you got to wear helmet, whatever it is, a law that's coming out, that you just shove it down your throat because we're not willing to do anything about it. We don't protest. What changed courses of history was in the 70s, when I grew up. My generation, we were out, stopped on the street, and the government was scared of us. Look at the laws they made because of us. They're scared. They're not scared of us anymore. Because of our little stinking boxes we live in. We go home, we go rushing home in our big and powerful SUVs and pickup trucks. To jump on our iPhones and computers, and we're all mad, but no one's willing to do nothing about it. You say, oh man, I posted that on Facebook. Who cares? Nobody cares. You care. Because the next person that likes it's just scrolling by it after that. I like that. I'm scrolling on to the next joke. That's even fun. That's better. Oh, that's over. The next minute comes, it's gone. Your shit's gone. It's gone. No one cares. It's over. Organized people. It doesn't go away. It's a protest. And the government listens only to protests. It listens to the voice. It listens to the fist. It listens to guns. It's the only thing it listens to. They don't listen to nothing else. But they'll come and get you if you say something against them on your computer. And you're gone. You get fined. It's so dumb. People just have lost it when it comes to, they think that the computer is the way, the truth, and the life, but it's not. It's nothing. Maybe a way to make a living, maybe a way to write your theses for college, it may be a way to say hi to your brothers and sisters and whatever. force behind it. Nothing. It's a weak tool. The only thing that's powerful about afterward is when you change something in history and your computer writes law. That's it. All these little things I see on Facebook, the flag, political views, religious views. Again, it's nothing. I don't care how many likes you get. It's just you like getting, oh great, look at all this. So what? In the end, it's nothing. You may hate what I'm saying, like, there's political movements. Really? Where? You tell me. You tell me if Facebook made a political movement. Changed me. Tell me if it changed the course of history. It hasn't. It's changed the course of history in the way we conduct ourselves and how weak we've become in our government's eyes because of it. Because they don't care. It lets them watch us now. Your iPhone, they follow you on your iPhone. You don't think so? How do you think? Take your iPhone out. You go to some map thing, right, while you're driving, and there's a big dot following you. That's you. You don't think the government can follow your phone? You idiots. I'm an idiot. They follow you. They know everything. They know if you're home. If they want to, they'll follow you. Got an iPhone. You want to change the course of history, you've got to protest. You've got to go out and tell people. You want to go see your mayor? Go see your mayor. Go see him. You're going to be shocked when you show up. They're going to have a letter on Facebook or a letter you sent on your computer. He's going to look at it. Who cares? You show up. Right in his face. That's what they know. It's people still. We the people. Not me the computer. Not me and my iPhone. It's we the people. People still have to do things. And nobody does because we live in our little boxes. In our little homes. All secure. Close your curtains. Don't know your neighbor. Do you know your neighbor? How many of you? How many of you really know your neighbors? You don't give a shit because that guy doesn't believe in what you believe in. So what? It's fucking freedom in this country. Y'all shit and complain about how many people are burning flags. You know, no one cares. Fly your flag. Show your frickin' pride in our country. Maybe your neighbor will start. Then maybe you can understand your neighbor a little bit. Nope, gotta build fences. Gotta build a big fence so my neighbor can't see me. Now I don't want to see his ass. That's what the government wants, man. You don't think so, but they do. They want you to be all individuals because now they control you. Because we're not together. We're not together. We got all their stormtroopers out here giving us tickets and making money from us. Work harder, man. Work longer. That's what they want. Believe me. Until we go out there and show our faces. Our faces. Not the iPhone face. Not your fucking selfie. They don't care about that shit. do I. And neither does your neighbor. Doesn't care about your selfie picture. Might be cool for a minute with a like button, but after that, it's gone. Just a second. It's the force of your fist that changes things. It's knocking on your neighbor's door, showing your face. Then they remember you. Yeah, then they remember you. How you doing, man? That's what they know. That's what people know. I don't care if somebody sends me a hate letter on Facebook. They didn't show up. It means nothing. They come to my door, then it means something. And it's same with the government. You come to their door, it means something. Well, there's my rant for the day. AMF to you all. It's Monday evening. I just invite you into my home because this is my little box. But I have decided that it is time to make change. It's time. I'm not saying I'm going to go organize protest down, but you know, it's time to go see my mayor. You know, does anybody know their mayor? I don't mind. He might not like seeing me coming, but hey, it's too bad. You want to be a politician? You got to be ready for people like me. And there should be other people out there. They have to be ready to see. Anyway, this is just my point of view. You know, everybody has one. A point of view. My next video, it's even worse. But I want to make it a point to end my day right here. If anybody watches, you know, this is where I end the day. I'm a happy guy, and I am happy. That's just my point of view that I had today on one little subject. And we have to, as a our own society, we have to make a difference. And electronics doesn't make a difference. It's just a media, like watching a movie. Newspaper articles and that kind of thing people read. Until you back it up, the article means nothing. It means nothing. That's what I'm saying. All this media is, we all think we're saying something, but who's listening? Nobody. Not really. That's what tomorrow's video is about. Of course. You think people understand what you're saying when you're nicey nice? No. Nicey nice is cool when you're with your family and, you know, you're getting together for things like that, but when people are walking on you, man, nicey nice doesn't work.
doesn't. Believe me, or don't believe me. When somebody's walking on you and you're being nice, they're going to just walk all over you even more. You earn respect by standing your ground, by standing up for yourself. Your own family will respect you, your grandkids, your kids. I see so many kids disrespecting their parents today. It's really painful to watch. People have forgotten how to discipline. Or maybe they're just too afraid to. Time for a change. Good night.